that camera looks a weird colour now that I've taken the not the anti-white, the auto white thing off it, but it actually looks like the right colour now, doesn't it?
It looks red from here.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? Oh, well. Just thought I'd better get on the chat, really, hadn't I? Nah. I forgot it's... I normally have it on... There we go. Well, hello, Pat. I'm getting the chat on my phone. There we go. I'm so used to it being on the laptop screen. How are we? Yeah, does that look weird? I'll put it on... Is that a weird colour? It does look a bit weird, doesn't it? My face looks all white. What's going on? Let me put that thing back on. It's auto white balance. Or hang on, if I turn it off, but then if I go that way... Ah. So maybe somewhere between the two. Oh, that's better, isn't it? Reckon that's about right? Are you enjoying looking at your face? You look a bit like a sepia photograph. Is it one of them old Victorian ones?
Yeah, yellowy sort of thing.
How's that looking? That's probably about right, isn't it? There? Who knows? Let's put it back on that. We're too big on there. Oh, hi, Dado.
Yeah.
Admin hype. Better. Good. Lean in between. Because normally it almost looks black and white, doesn't it? We look even paler than we are in real life. Right, I'm going to put the game back on. Hopefully it will just appear on the screen. Hopefully. It won't. Because we want it to. Just mind your foot on that. Because you're near the camera.
Microphone.
Microphone. Yes. That too.
Should we have sound yet?
I'll plug my headphones in. It's okay. Could that be possible? It could. We could be paler.
Don't know.
Well, you probably could.
I'm blotchier than I used to be, so yeah, I could be. I have been paler.
Oh dear. How are you guys? Are you right? I don't know if there should be sound. Yeah, I can hear that clicking. Can you see the game? I can definitely see it. Should be able to hear it because that thing's a... We'll get going and we'll see. Here you go. I don't think it's mouse. We have to start a new one as well. Leave that here. Oh, hi, Crafty.
Yeah.
How are you?
I don't know what's happening or what to do.
I don't know. That proper made me jump. Let us know how the sound is, please. Oh, I very much doubt that. Doing alright? Yeah, not too bad. We might need to turn this game down in our ear holes a bit. I feel like I'm shouting.
Just...
Yeah.
Totally normal. Totally normal.
Hear thunder and rain. Yep, that's totally normal. I quite often walk in the rain whistling Pop Goes the Weasel. Glad you're controlling that. Very atmospheric. Isn't it?
I'd have fell in by now standing up.
With an umbrella as well. That umbrella would have turned inside out and gone.
Oh, you bastard.
How weird. I do that too, do you? I'm not surprised. No swimming, Crafty. You'll have to stay in the boat. Oh, hello. Oh, Lou. You made us do a little poo.
Oh, years.
4 pobbing years, get less for crimes.
Lady now.
4 years.
Thank you very much.
That is
No,
mental. Thank you, Lou. That is very generous. And ridiculous. You've got to make the stripes line up by the look of it. 4 years. That don't look right. Oh, that's rude.
I'm trying to line them lines up.
How the fudge has it been 4 years? I know. Never fear, Prudence is here. Thanks, Mike.
Cheers, Mike.
I know. Where's 4 years gone?
I know where.
Up your ass.
Yeah.
Mad.
I don't know what to do already.
It's weird because the stripes in the middle, like right next to the nut in the middle, don't look right. Fucking hell. Well, this is me out. Puzzles? Thanks, Dado. Yeah, it doesn't quite match with the little stripes in the middle, does it? But the very, very inner skinny one that you can't move.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
But they don't look right. None of them fit.
I was just trying to line that line up.
Yeah. Maybe line the line up with the red one in the middle.
I tried that, but I just had to have absolutely chanced I was virtually in line doing that. So that's... because that happens.
That's rude. Oh, that's rude. Oh.
Yeah, did it?
Clever boy.
I think the game was just fed up with me pissing about, and they just fucking lined them up.
Just do it. Yeah,
that's the tutorial.
That's the hint system. Whack. Oh dear, what's going on? That's a big one, isn't it?
Totally normal.
4 years though. That's mad, isn't it? But in some ways it seems a lot longer as well, doesn't it? I mean, it's been no more than 4 years since we met any of these or started speaking to any of them. It feels like we've known you all for ages. Oh, that sounds familiar.
Oh, I must have
4 years. It's not just madness, it's rude madness.
To wake us up.
Thank you, Mike. It's mad, isn't it?
Ruth?
I like the dog.
Yes, quite right. Better get back to work. This book won't write itself. Maybe I should start somewhere easier. I'll come back to the prologue later.
Lou's going to have poached eggs on toast.
The sun rose over another perfect day.
Can it be constituted as time for beer? I think you're asking the wrong person there, Dado.
To the casual observer, Arthurton seemed like any other small, quiet town. It was nestled in a valley between 2 mountains, lined by lustrous forests, and perched on the edge of a pristine lake.
They look like Cat Mountains, don't they?
It had a main street with all the essentials, including a place to sip coffee. It had schools, a college, a church, and a police station. It even had a museum no one ever visited. It was the kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels.
Agatha Christie's excellent.
Typical, maybe even forgettable.
That is one hilly high street.
In Arthurton that was unlike any other town in the whole world.
Ooh.
Actually, it was a girl. Her name was Jenny LeClue.
Stop that anytime you want, you dirty
she
bitch.
She was the world's greatest detective.
I'll take that as a yes. Yes.
Finkelstein residence. Oh, hello, Glenda. Yes,
I like that dog picture.
Ring. Okay, patch me through then.
The dog looks like he's wearing a tie.
Richard? Yes, I got it. I did, and my answer is no. I understand that, but... Well, yes, of course, but... No. Nothing is settled. I'm not going to do it. It goes against everything my books stand for. No, not yet, but... If I could just... Please, listen to what I'm saying.
Oh, we've heard him say that, haven't we? Oh, we found gallery art, Gavin. Pencil. Bet that broke the lead. Ooh, a bit of gallery art that looks the same. Shove it off the table.
Trying. No, I only got
one way. Boo! Nicky's Sharpie. There you go. Dear Arthur, I hope all is well. Afraid I've got bad news, old chum. There's no easy way to say it, so I've attached the latest book sales numbers. Oh dear. Nowadays, young readers want more mystery and danger. You're losing them with Jenny's increasingly timid and repetitive adventures. One bit of good news, it's too late for the stores to cancel their orders for the next book, so we're going to give you one last go and see if you can breathe some life into the old girl. We want you to try a proper murder mystery, start killing people off, add some drama. The bottom line is, if you don't step it up, I'm afraid it's a case of Jenny and the last hurrah. You know. In other positive news, someone from a real newspaper finally reviewed your last book.
38th book.
The 38th and hopefully last book in the series, which is very much past its prime. Once a collection of mystery stories cherished by children all over the world, Jenny LeClue has taken a nosedive into mediocrity. Something without reservation. Something. The only mystery left in Arthurton is how this trash keeps getting published. This reader nearly died of boredom. On a positive note, the book makes a great doorstop. Rude. I took the worst bits out. Oh dear. I imagine all this might come as a bit of a shock, but we've got to move with the times. Throw in a murder or two, a dash of real tragedy, and who knows, maybe you've got one great story left in you. I'll ring you later to discuss. Sorry about your career. Chin up though, eh? Richard Inkwell. Squash next week. At least you'll have time to work on that backhand soon. Pleasant. Oh, hi, Captain Sausage.
Hi.
Hello, old chums. Yikes, poor bugger. He tried. He did. How you doing, Cap? How's the tidying going?
Don't know what else to do.
I don't look like there is anything else to do. Oh, hang on. Wait. Go up. Have we looked at that? Letter to Finkel fans. Well, it's me again, Arthur K. Finkelstein. And here we are at book 38 of the Jenny LeClue series, her most joyful adventure yet. Thank you to all the new Jenny LeClue fans out there. You've both been incredibly supportive, both fans. To answer your questions, despite any rumours you may have heard, of course the Jenny books will continue as long as there is ink in my pen and ribbon in my typewriter. Yes, it will be more of the same. I refuse to change my formula. Arthurton will always be a safe and happy place. That's page 1 of 5.
Change page. No.
Is it bottom right? There, my rose.
Holy shit. Angus McSexy. Are these people who have like bought into the game? Like the
maybe. Ray Finkel.
Yeah.
Finkel is Einhorn.
Spoiler alert.
Rude.
It's gotta be in it.
Yeah.
You don't understand what you're asking for. You want me to turn Jenny's world upside down? Kill off my characters and destroy everything I've built over the last 30 years?
Yes.
Fine. I'll give you.
I thought he was going to go, fuck
up! I'm a stream of consciousness writer, and you have unleashed my fury.
Oh dear.
Good day, sir.
Good.
I said good day! Wow. He's not a happy little piggy, is he?
Predictable. Pah. Well, if it's murder they want, it's murder they'll get.
Anyone else scared?
Oh,
shit.
It should have been another perfect day in Arthurton. But today was different. And nothing would ever be the same again.
Everybody's dead.
To begin with.
Is the sound alright, by the way?
Was dead.
Oh shit. Not much of a story then, is there?
Thanks for
Her
watching.
skin was pale. Her eyes glassy and frozen. What cruel fate had befallen our beloved detective?
Sounds fun.
She's just ginger.
No. Never move the victim.
Mrs. LeClue, she's doing it again.
Jenny LeClue.
You are a dead body. Dead bodies don't talk.
Damn.
He's doing it wrong.
As wonderful as it would be if all cadavers were so talkative, we must deduce the cause of death without their help. With only the evidence laid before us, we build a picture from the fragments left behind. We collect clues, interpret the data, and solve our puzzle one piece at a time, until it feels as if the victim is speaking to us. But Jenny is right, Jonathan. You mustn't disturb the crime scene. Vital evidence could be lost.
Sorry, Mrs. LeClue.
Okay, you've all had a chance to study the body? Who can postulate how she met her demise?
Ooh, me! I think it was an accident?
Yeah, she obviously wasn't looking where she was going.
So she slipped on the wet floor.
And cracked her head open. Like an egg.
And then she bled to death.
Really? How can you
Nice. Slipped in ketchup.
There's a giant pool of blood around her head.
Yeah, I know. I was being sarcastic.
Oh. Actually, you're both wrong.
What?
It was cold-blooded murder. Murder?
Don't be ridiculous.
Where's the murder weapon?
There's no evidence
Up your
anyone else
ass.
was even here.
Oh,
I bet
yes,
they
there
haven't
is.
checked there.
It was murder.
Where, sorry?
Up her ass.
Obviously the first place to go. Speaking of which, I guess reminded
Jenny had read all the books. She'd absorbed all her mother's teachings. But there was nothing quite like getting your hands dirty.
Up the
How
arse.
many people get the chance to solve their own murder?
The first step in any good deduction was collecting evidence.
From your ass.
Seemingly insignificant details could provide a vital piece of the puzzle.
First, I'll search the crime scene for clues.
Then she'd analyze the data. And finally...
Deduce the real cause of death.
Anal trauma. Yeah, it was ketchup. Dado threw it on the floor in disgust.
You say it's I haven't heard anything, but has Lou had a rescheduled autopsy thing?
Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember if anybody said anything about that. I've just thought of it.
Oh yeah, was it cancelled,
Yeah,
or could you just not
rescheduled or
go?
what?
I can't remember now. Check her ass
Alright!
and gallery art in it. Dado's enjoying her Steam Deck. Or a Deemstack, as Lou called it.
The floor is wet and slippery, but also immaculately clean.
Is it clean if it's got water over it?
There's no doubt the victim lost a lot of blood.
That's not enough to bleed to death.
Wouldn't have thought so.
The victim has a green smudge on her lips. It's not lipstick.
There's a picture on the top of her head. Yeah, it's been rescheduled for December, but can't get hold of anyone to transfer the tickets.
What?
That's a bit shit. Well, I hope you sort it out and get to go.
Yeah, man, that sounded wicked, that did. Gruesome, but still. Just, you get to play with it like you go.
It might be gruesome, or is it loosome?
This is really hurting my hands playing this. I need a mouse. Oh.
Jenny's blue sweater was scruffy and quite uncomfortable.
Do you reckon you can
But her
change the
grandmother
controls? Because it's,
No, I think we
was her
looked at it.
favourite.
It don't matter, I'll carry on.
it
The
just,
more it itched,
it's point and
the closer
click,
she
isn't
felt
it?
to her.
The what, sorry?
It's a point and click game, isn't it?
Ah,
Hi, babe.
hi, babe.
Ooh, dead
Jenny's love
body.
for coffee was almost as strong as her passion for crime solving.
Chalky green residue on the
Thanks, me
rim.
too, because the tickets weren't cheap.
Smells like burnt matches.
Well, no. It's not the point, though, is it? You want to go, don't you?
Mr. Beans, the ends justify the beans.
Nice. Yeah, this is definitely why we didn't play it, because I just like noped out of just using
Yeah.
a keyboard.
I like this so far.
Yeah? It's funny.
Right, turn her over. It's up the arse time.
Up your ass.
Approximately 8 sizes too big. And covered in mud.
That ain't mud.
But there's no footprints on the floor. She said the floor
Oh,
was
yeah.
immaculately clean.
Mm. Sounds a bit rude, Gavin.
Nope. Just checking.
Not her vagine. How you doing, babe?
Oh, found something.
Without her trusty bifocals, Jenny couldn't see the nose in front of her face. They were her window to the world and the lens through which she focused her keen detective vision.
It's weird how her eyes turn to crosses. You'd think they'd just be closed. Alright, just playing Dreamlight Valley. What do you think of it?
Playing what?
That Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Oh, yeah.
I've been told I have to play it. It's on Game Pass at the minute.
You seen anything else? I can't
She
see.
did. Oh, it's annoyingly addictive.
Oh no.
Oh, that's me gone for the next week then, isn't it? Hairband.
It wasn't Jenny's style to wear accessories, but this hair clip was the exception. Its function as a lockpick had saved Jenny from a long night trapped in her school locker. She'd worn it ever
Who shut her
since.
in there? Shut her in there because she's a twat.
Time to wrap this case up.
Stardew Valley meets Disney.
Jenny was a meticulous record keeper, noting every relevant clue in her trusty journal. A great detective knew that solving a mystery was simply a matter of connecting the dots.
I'm certain this wasn't a mere accident. Now I just need to prove it. How do I know the victim didn't slip?
Because her boots were muddy still.
Well, yeah, there would have been a wet, muddy streak. She'd have left skiddies on the floor. So I don't know how the sweater glasses...
What's that got to do with anything?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but was the blood hers?
Don't know.
The victim's boots are filthy. They should have left big muddy footprints on the floor. So where are they? Either someone washed away her footprints, or she was carried here.
Ooh. There's motion at the front door.
Okay, that proves she didn't slip.
Patrick's setting it
So
up
how did
again.
she actually die? What was the real cause of death?
I reckon coffee cup and mouth. I reckon she's drunk something shitty. Green residue.
Smells of almonds. Isn't that some kind of poison? I forget what.
Oh, I don't know. And she had green shit round her mouth.
Green shit.
And drinking piss. Poisoned piss.
There's a green residue in the bottom of the victim's coffee cup. It smells of burnt matches. Phosphorus.
Do
Also
almonds
found in
smell like burnt
common
matches
garden
now?
fertilizer.
Cyanide smells like almonds. Poison or nut allergy. I like that picture. Is that what you look like with your coffee in the morning?
Coffee was spiked with fertilizer. Someone clearly wanted her dead.
Cap said, all I know is that Green Goblin's very happy.
The case of the dead lab assistant. Gone before her time. Was it poison? Yes. A blow to the head? Yes.
A blow to the head?
Accident? Certainly not. No footprints in an unshattered mug? She was killed somewhere else and carried here. This is the story of a scorned ex-lover.
Jenny?
I think you're onto something, Cap.
Enacting his revenge.
Jenny!
A deadly brew of fertilizer and caffeine coursing through the veins.
That's quite enough, thank you.
What
Shut
happens
up.
to the gardener?
Is this gonna be on the test?
Remember, class, even the smartest
I reckon
criminals
Green
make
Goblin's the
mistakes.
gardener.
This is how we catch a killer.
But what's the point of all this?
Yeah, there hasn't been a murder in Arthurton in years.
Every town has a dark side, even Arthurton. By doubting, we are led to question. And by questioning, we arrive at the truth. Okay, that's all for today.
She
Don't
has
forget,
Tato.
next class is our field trip to the morgue. So have a light lunch. The students need to think for themselves, Jenny. That's why they're here at Gumboldt. To learn.
Yeah,
I
Jenny.
just figured we all had places to go.
Shut up.
Speaking of which,
And where are you off to, young lady?
I'm a dead body mom, remember? Dead bodies don't tell. See ya.
Wait, before you go, I have something for you.
Cool. What is it?
If I told you that would spoil
Smack
the
in the
fun, wouldn't
face.
it?
The LeClues didn't simply hand each other presents. They hid them.
Slap,
It was
yeah.
a family tradition, and Jenny had
See, we
developed
went
a
to the
sixth
same
sense for
thought
finding
there,
them.
Lou.
With her trusty magnifying glass at her side, nothing eluded her.
Jam. Oh.
A new journal.
To Jenny, there was nothing better than the aroma of a fresh leather notebook. It smelled like mystery. Without missing a beat, she did what any detective worth their salt would do. She decorated it.
I heart nerds.
Is that it?
I don't know. Add J. Not gonna wash the jam out of her hair then, skanky, sticky cow.
Yeah.
Damn. Put some of the stars on it.
Huh?
Make it pretty.
You do it?
Yeah.
I don't do stickers. I'm not doing it.
Put a star on it.
Good dick.
You're an
A
arsehole,
new journal
you are.
meant new adventures. She imagined all the thrilling cases that would soon fill its pages. And on the first page, her mother had written an inscription.
A great detective never gives up. Love, Mom.
Ooh. You chose something totally normal for the man to whistle. He whistled, "Pop goes the weasel." That's not normal. That's weird.
I love it. Thanks, Mom.
Jenny, I wanted to talk about, to say,
Somewhere in the back of Jenny's highly caffeinated brain, an alarm bell was ringing. Her mum was hesitating. What could be causing her to act so out of character?
Crossed arms. Furrowed brow.
Jenny saw it coming from a mile away.
She could just ask her what the
Her mother
matter
was
is.
about to get
Emotional. I've really gotta go.
no, Jenny, wait. I need your help.
What? Really?
Jenny couldn't believe her ears. It was extremely unusual for her mother to ask for help. It must be something very important. Tracing the steps of a deranged killer? A cold case that only someone with Jenny's expertise could solve?
I've misplaced the students' essays on decapitation. See if you can find them for me before you leave. I have to run.
Wow. The case of the misplaced papers. Are you sure you want to trust me with such a complex task?
I have no doubt you'll be able to find
She's a little
them.
bitch,
They're around
isn't
here
she?
somewhere.
Jenny was unsure if her mother was unable to detect sarcasm or just really good at ignoring it.
Okay, Mom. I'll find them before I leave. On one condition.
Yes?
You have to let me help grade them.
One of Jenny's favorite pastimes was grading papers. Nothing pleased her more than giving a big shiny F to an overconfident student.
Don't push your luck.
Please.
Sassy.
Okay.
I was always
Yes.
losing my essay on
Find the papers
decapitation
and
when I
go
was at
straight
school.
home.
But I'm meeting Keith tonight.
No buts, remember?
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm still feeling the effects of being poisoned for your class.
Well then, I have the perfect antidote. You're staying with your cousin
Kick
this
up the
weekend,
arse.
and you still need to pack.
This again. Look, I've considered your offer, Mom, and I'm going to have to decline. I'm old enough to take care of myself.
I'll be back late tonight. There's meatloaf in the fridge.
Late again? What are you up to?
Jenny LeClue, it's been a difficult week. Could you please just do what you're told for once and stop asking questions?
She's a little shit though, isn't she?
And try to stay out of trouble.
When do I ever get into trouble?
Are we with your head? I want to give her a good slap.
Let's find these papers and get out of here.
Shit. She's one there that's too clever for her own good, isn't she?
One of Jenny's earliest memories was making raspberry jam with her mum.
It's the perfect substitute for blood in class demonstrations. And better tasting than the pig's blood the textbook recommends. Looking rather trim today, Ethan. New diet? What's the matter? Lost your funny bone?
Crafty's gonna slip some fertilizer in her coffee again. Shove it up her ass.
Becoming a great detective took more than book smarts. You needed real-life experience. And Jenny was always on the lookout for a chance to get her hands dirty.
Never leave their coffee unattended. Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, you fucking
Seen that one. Oh, and another one. Oh, wow. Is that at the bottom?
Alright.
Flick your tit if you do that again. Big bastard. Ooh. That's very dramatic for looking at something with a magnifying glass in it.
It's rather unnecessary.
It's one of the students' term papers. You can tell by the terrible handwriting and erroneous conclusions. Mom must have put them behind the chalkboard.
A little bit.
I like her. She's funny, man.
She is bullied. Telling ya. She's bullied.
Wasn't there something else on there that we hadn't seen?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, there couldn't have been then, because I can't do anything. Grab hold. Ooh.
Ta-da!
I solved the case. I completed it.
Please do not touch. Someone must be running an experiment.
Wow, they were so well hidden. I know, right? Still pretty noisy, that was.
Pretty soon it's gonna sprout legs.
Yeah.
Right.
No idea what that is.
Found you. Time to get out of here.
Any more of them scraps? Oh, I didn't see that. Good job there was a prompt. She was totally stuffed in that locker, wasn't she? She's too gobby. Oh, yeah. Someone just had enough of her and threw her in that locker.
Yeah, I'll carry on. I need a wet.
Need a wet? Don't know the,
WASD.
I saw something. Maybe not. I ain't got any. We'll be having burgers this week. I normally get mince when Mum's here. Oh, it's doing that, isn't it? Don't think there's anything else. like to play footy against her. So 2 broken legs and a broken face. I don't think, unless I can move that back again. Moving it over here. Just cause. There you go. Can't see nothing else in there.
Jenny looked around the room one last time. Was she ready to leave?
Oh. So asking if I'm ready to leave.
Oh, pressure's on.
Yeah. Getting the hell out of there. Lou said she wants to play footy against her.
So she
That's
wasn't
it, so
really
2 broken legs and a broken
Happy
face.
Well, you carry on.
No, Jenny was alive and well and ready for another perfect day in Arthurton.
The hell?
What the? What a mess. I should investigate.
I should investigate. Break both her legs. Yeah.
Jenny had an instinct for sorting treasure from trash. To the untrained eye, this was just a discarded piece of an old postcard. But to Jenny, it was a mystery waiting to be solved.
I should keep my eyes open for any other pieces.
Mamie, need a wee now. Oh, freaking leg.
The notice board was awash with flyers, personal ads, and the occasional piece of gum.
I'm amazed anyone can find anything on here.
Fortunately, Jenny had a useful trick to use in a situation like this.
Mom always says, a great detective eliminates the noise. Focus on the details, and you'll find clarity in the chaos. I wonder if anyone else reads this junk. Hold on. What's this? Oh no, they've extended curfew hours again. 9 p.m. to sunrise? That's ridiculous.
But necessary. Power outages had become a regular occurrence in town. It was dangerous to be wandering around after dark.
It won't be long before we need a permit to go out at all.
Have I missed anything important?
No.
Okay, dear.
No.
Oh, well, and a jaw so she can shut up.
Someone's getting bombed.
Hey, you!
He is.
Hi there.
What are you doing back there?
Well, I was pruning.
Oh, is that what you call
I discovered
it?
the cerulean bugberry bush.
Discovered? These bushes are all over Arthurton.
Actually, this is an incredibly rare bloom.
There's nothing rare about Arthurton.
I beg to differ. Arthurton has many beautiful and exotic plants.
Really? Like what?
Mushrooms with eyes that glow in the dark, berries that emit a bioluminescent mist, and flowers with nectar as sticky as superglue.
Where? I've never seen any of those things.
Well, believe me, they do exist. I've had the pleasure of seeing them up close. That's one of the privileges of working for Dean Stroudsbury in his greenhouse. Anyway, I should get back to work. I want everything to be perfect for the Dean's retirement celebration.
I mean, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was there anything on that pinboard?
Yeah, I've done it.
Oh, what was it?
Let's see.
Signs and decorations adorned the entire campus.
A party to celebrate the Dean's impending retirement.
Left. Left. I said left, damn it! What part of left are you having trouble with?
My left or your left?
My left. Obviously, I mean my left. Why would I mean your left?
So you want me to move it the other way?
Yes. Nothing would make me happier.
Why has she
If you're
got
not
fountain
careful,
pens
we'll
for
have brown
legs?
springs all over the floor.
I hadn't noticed.
They seem busy. I should probably lead them to it.
It does look a bit weird, doesn't it? Like she's walking on spikes. Sup, dude?
Hello, Mr. Stroudsbury. How are you today?
A jolly gentleman, the Dean was often seen shaking hands and kissing babies around town.
Nonce.
He's also Mom's boss.
But more than that, he was her loyal friend.
What do you think, Jenny?
The Dean had dedicated his life to Gumboldt, and the townspeople had spared no expense in their tribute to him.
I think it
Quite a
probably would have been
striking
easier to put his
resemblance,
head
Mr.
on
Stroudsbury.
before they put it up.
It's a scary thing, Jenny. Retirement.
Great excuse for a party, though. What will you do when you're no longer the Dean?
I've been trying not to think about it.
This place won't be the same without you.
Things change, Jenny. Time marches on, and we must do our best to adapt. It's going to be difficult, but I'm sure we will get through it.
What do you mean, we?
Do you think they made my belly too big?
Not enough.
It might be all those bronze pancakes, Mr. Stroudsbury.
No legacy is so rich as honesty. You are a clever one.
The students
Jenny
would be able
LeClue.
to write about
Speaking
decapitation.
of
That is
which-
true.
Have you been practicing your detective skills?
Have I? Of course, always.
Well then, I have a challenge for you. I bet you can't guess what I ate for breakfast.
At last, a real challenge for Jenny. A fiendishly difficult puzzle that would take all her wits to solve.
Well, okay. Anything for you, Mr. Stroudsbury.
Oh, how wonderful.
I bet he
But
had
first, I need to ask you a few
blueberry
questions.
pancakes.
What did you have for breakfast?
Blueberry pancakes, telling you. It kind of reminds me of your dad.
Oh yeah, big black fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm fatter than my own dad now, so.
He's lost a lot of weight though, to be fair. Well, not loads, but noticeable. No G for Gavin.
The Dean was a big fan of the Gumboldt Moonbeams. And not just because his son was a prominent figure on the team.
Well, a bench warmer anyway.
What, and the fact that my dad always wears a bow tie and
Yeah.
jacket.
Pink jacket.
Never seen him out of one, to be fair.
Only a pink jacket.
Yeah.
Powdered donuts.
It can't be dandruff. He has no hair. I have a
Could
hunch
be
it's powdered
Tastruff.
sugar.
Could it still be dandruff if he had a flaky scalp, or is that a totally different thing?
Technically it could, but it's unlikely, really, because...
Looks like he accidentally put a spoon in his pocket instead of his pen. It's got a coffee stain on it.
Coffee and donuts.
His watch is slow. That's unlike the
Ice
Dean.
cream and
He's usually
sugared
very
biscuit.
punctual. Your watch is 45 minutes slow.
It's Jay's spoon.
Is it? Oh my. That explains why there was no cheesecake left in the cafeteria. My
Dude.
head's not screwed on today. Thank goodness you noticed, or I'd be late for my meeting with your mother.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
She didn't mention anything to me.
Oh, well, of course she wouldn't. It's nothing important.
Why are you meeting then?
It's just, she's helping me finalize my
Dick.
plans for...
Dicking.
Your party?
Yes,
Sex party.
that's it. My retirement party.
Dick
Thank
party.
Are you okay, Mr.
With her
Strasberg?
vagine.
Party in
Of
his
course.
pants.
Now let me just fix my watch before I forget. Now, where were we?
I was asking you why you're going to dick my mother.
Why?
Shiny. Ass ring.
Ipsa scientia potestas est. Looks like Latin.
Hot.
Your ring sure looks old.
It was made for my grandfather. He passed it down to my father, who passed it down to me. And when the time comes, I'll pass it on to my son.
The Stroudsbury family had been champions of education for generations.
Oh, wow.
What does the inscription mean?
Knowledge itself is power.
Oh.
The inquisitive spirit is a mighty thing, Jenny. And nothing is as important as the truth.
Tell the truth then. You're giving it to her mother.
Penis.
For the Dean, being covered in plant life was not unusual. His work as a botanist was renowned.
Looks like you're carrying some extra baggage today, Mr. Strasberry.
Well, I do have a lot on my mind.
I was referring to your legs.
Oh, thank you. I have been doing my daily calisthenics.
No, I mean the sticky stuff on your pants.
What? Oh!
No.
I've been working on a new orchid hybrid in my greenhouse. They're beautiful, but the leaves are quite clingy. I will say, I am looking forward to spending more time in the dirt.
Fight. Oh, come on. It's just too easy, isn't it? Button missing. It's up her mum's ass. Holy moly. They know what they're doing though, don't they? Friggin' hell. Her mum ripped it off with her teeth.
The Dean didn't button his shirt properly. It looks like a bloodstain, but the seeds indicate otherwise.
Reckon there's something on his face or something.
I suppose he ain't got a donut on his face. I mean, we was covered in it yesterday.
Is that in his pocket? Oh, it says you can do the M thing. Does that only come up when you can actually use it?
Yeah, it looks like it.
It's your mum's jam. Filthy.
Vampire tea bag. Jam rag.
Read the letter.
A thick bundle of note cards poked out of the Dean's pocket.
What's he keeping so close to his chest? You've been making a lot of notes, Mr. Stroudsbury.
Oh, I was intending to make a speech on Saturday.
Why have you scratched out so much of it?
Your mother suggested I keep it short. And quite right, too. I must have rewritten it 20 times by now. I just can't seem to find the right words. So, what do you think, Jenny? Can you guess what I had for breakfast?
Sure, Mr. Stroudsbury. I've got everything I need to solve this mystery. What did the Dean eat for breakfast?
And
What does it say on the spoon? Didn't it have coffee on it? Coffee stain and sugar.
powdered sugar. So I'd say jam
Ooh.
donut.
Yeah. Jam donut and coffee.
Jam on his shirt and powdered sugar on his tie. The evidence points strongly to the Dean's breakfast consisting of 1, maybe 2 donuts.
Yeah, right. At least 5.
Yeah, but then something sticks.
What
True.
else can I tell about the Dean's morning?
He had a coffee. He's been running late. What does the ring one say?
So it's like running late, hence that wasn't done properly.
Yeah. Maybe the coffee?
The spoon, because he's put that in his pocket rather than a pen.
Yeah. He's flustered and late.
The Dean had neglected to wind his pocket watch. The act of a distracted man. This resulted in his whole routine being thrown off. Which might explain why he has a spoon in his pocket instead of a pen. You had a donut for breakfast.
Yes?
I'm guessing...
Raspberry.
Why?
Because it's raspberry jam.
Was
raspberry.
Yes.
it? I wasn't paying attention.
How did you know?
That part was easy. You always have donuts for breakfast. But something else caught my attention.
Oh?
I think you have something on your mind, Mr. Stroudsbury. You are usually a picture of precision and punctuality. But today, there's a spoon in your pocket and your shirt button is undone.
My, you really are a LeClue. Your father would be so proud.
Thanks. Well, I should be going. I'm meeting your son by the lake.
And I'm meeting your mother in the library. What a small world this is.
Too small.
A perfectly small world with everything in its right place.
Who would want to change that?
Pardon?
Nothing. See you on Saturday.
Oh, yes. Until we meet again, Jenny LeClue.
Oh, wow. Avocado Hall.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
In her short time as a detective, Jenny had learned never to ignore a ringing phone.
Why is that creepy? Just answer it, you twat.
Hello?
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
What? CJ, is that you?
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
Really? This again? It's me, Jenny. We don't need to do this.
I have no idea who you are, and I know no one by that name.
Sounds like
The
Duck
dog
It does, doesn't
barks
it?
loudest before the dawn.
Fine.
What?
Dunno.
The early bird can't catch the lazy worm.
Good. The wind blows strongly from the east.
I don't know.
A watched pot feels very self-conscious.
Excellent. The evening sky is full of fireflies.
I have no idea.
The last donut is the tastiest.
Ah! Jenny, it is you!
Of course it is!
I need to meet with you right away.
Okay. Where do you want to meet?
This place will do.
Everyone in town knew that CJ was mad, even dangerous.
He's not dangerous. He just doesn't accept things at face value. Sure, he's a bit fixated on extraterrestrials, but at least he's passionate about something.
CJ and Jenny certainly indulged each other's obsessions. But most of all, CJ treated Jenny like a colleague.
And not a little kid. CJ, why did we go through all that if you're right here?
Can't be too careful. Are you sure you weren't followed?
Who would be following me?
Shh. This place is compromised. We don't have long to talk.
I can just see Duck.
Yeah.
Now, what did you want to talk to me about?
What? You called me.
Did I? Why?
Talking to CJ was a bit like navigating a maze. You had a rough idea of where you were headed, but you couldn't be sure you'd ever get there.
I'll help you figure it out.
Oh, do bugger off. Not out there.
Be quiet.
Rude. Ooh.
I knew he was hiding something. A compass with strange symbols where the cardinal direction should be. Looks broken. Where did you get that compass?
Ah, you spotted it. I knew you would. It belonged to my father. He left it to me to find the truth.
You're not going to find anything with that. The needle is wandering all over the place. A bit like you.
It's searching
For what?
for them. It's this town, Jenny. It's Arthurton. They're here, among us. And this proves it.
Or it could just be broken.
Could be. I guess we'll never know.
I like him.
Yeah.
Because it's your birthday, CJ.
Birthday? Whose birthday? Kingston's birthday. But Kingston died on his birthday. Assassination? Possibly. Abduction? Almost certainly.
CJ, the card?
Oh, this. It's for you. Impossible shot. Died instantly. No suspects. No human suspects, anyway.
He's brilliant. I like
Thanks,
him.
CJ. That's, thoughtful. I didn't think you'd remember.
I know what it's like to lose something important to you. Now triple shred and incinerate that card as soon as possible! It's got my fingerprints all over it!
Oh, I like him. Ooh.
What's that sticking out of your sock?
Ah! That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I intercepted a secret message. Classified intel. It's proof, Jenny. It's happening again. It's time for us to join the fight.
This doesn't look like the kind of pamphlet he usually makes. It's been
Coming
professionally
for your
printed.
pets.
Could CJ finally be onto something?
Oh, it's just part of a cereal box.
A cereal box from another space-time continuum?
Nope, just a regular cereal box. It's an ad for a toy.
But why? Why would it just be lying there in the trash?
I'm sorry, CJ. There are still great mysteries out there to solve, but this isn't one of them. So what's the plan now?
Library. Research. Very important. Very hush-hush.
They let you back in?
Not yet. But I've got this hat now.
It wasn't your head that needed covering.
No, for disguise.
I know, CJ. What is it this time? More UFOs? Radio wave mind control? A globally connected communication network used exclusively to view pictures of cats?
Jenny, you sound crazy. I'm just preparing my defense for the hearing.
Is this because you tried to hypnotize Mrs. Brown's prize poodle?
No, that was last week. It's because I peed in the water tower.
CJ, that's gross.
And this is the thanks I get for saving everyone from the mind control chemicals.
Well, I guess I'll see you later then.
But CJ was gone.
CJ, I know you're standing behind the phone booth. I just watched you walk over there.
No, I'm not.
Okay then, bye.
He's
See you
my
later.
favourite character already.
Hey!
Ah! Damn, that's the third time today.
Oops.
Hi, Jenny. Great job solving that case today. It's really cute the way that you and your mom work together. I wish I was that close with my parents.
Enough chit-chat. Got anything new for me?
Oh, yes. This is the real deal, hot off the press. I haven't had a chance to distribute these yet, so keep them to yourself.
Ada and Jenny belonged to one of the oldest societies in Arthurton. An eclectic band of treasure hunters, collectors, creators, and dealers. Together, they were known as Sticker Club. For generations, Gumboldt students had been hiding and finding stickers all over town. Officially, Jenny was too young to join, but she'd found so many stickers on her own that they'd made her an honorary member.
That's very random.
Let's see. Nice crisp edges, rich colors. Very tacky.
Thanks. I spent all week making these.
If only you spend as much time in your schoolwork, you might not be failing my mom's class.
Jenny thought to herself.
It's to celebrate the dean's retirement.
Hot a
Super
bitch.
sad that he's leaving, but
It's a perfect reason to make new stickers.
exactly. Oh, we're going on an epic sticker hunt before the Dean's party. You should join us.
Even if Jenny had wanted to join them,
And I don't.
she knew she'd be stuck with her cousin all weekend.
Thanks, but I work alone.
Oh, okay. See you around, Jenny.
It's a wonder she's got any friends. She's an absolute bitch, ain't she? Ooh. I didn't even see that. Ooh.
Lake Nowhere, 1 mile.
Guess we're going to Lake Nowhere.
Stop!
Or not.
Perfect. Hold it right there. Okay, let her go. Oh dear.
That was ominous.
Detective for hire. Jenny had saved up the whole summer to place an ad in the local paper, but no one had answered it. Until now. What could this new case be? Her imagination ran wild, picturing the possibilities. And so, after helping her mum at Gumboldt College, she hurried to the pier at Lake Nowhere to rendezvous with her new client and crack another thrilling case.
Ooh. You excited, Gavin?
Oh, no.
It's a nice looking game, isn't it? Friggin' hell, that made me jump.
Hey, kid! Watch where you're going!
Hey, screw you! Your wrench nearly cracked my head open.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a terrible
It's
show.
not damaged, is it? That's my lucky wrench.
Yeah, lucky it didn't kill me. When's this upgrade gonna be finished anyway?
Look, kid, I just go where they tell me. Every night another power surge. Every morning another part of the grid fry. And I'm out here fixing it. Do I get any thanks? No.
What's causing all the outages?
At the moment, a little red-headed girl. Now throw me my wrench, kid.
Looks like I have all the leverage. So tell me, what exactly is taking so long with these repairs? Apart from shoddy workmanship, that is.
Hey, we're busting our butts to keep your lights on. These lines should be lasting for decades, but they're burning out after just a few weeks. It's the strangest thing. Anyway, toss me my wrench. But be careful. It's a family heirloom.
But what could possibly be using that much power?
You're killing me, little girl.
Arthurton's a tiny town. The mines are practically shut down. So what could it be? Surely someone must know.
All I know is I got 3 more jobs today, and I can't finish any of them without my wrench. So, will you please just give it back already?
Fine. I've got bigger fish to fry.
Thanks, kid.
Okay. Random. This music's weird, isn't it?
As Jenny stepped out of the dark forest, she saw warm sunlight reflecting off the cool lake. And next to that, something even cooler. Keith Stroudsbury.
The hell?
Come on, Keith! Dance like you beat it!
Not so much grinding.
Oh, Keith, what are you doing?
Not everyone saw it, but to Jenny, there was something special about Keith.
He's just happy being himself.
Nothing seemed to bother him.
Not even having to dance in a costume for $1 an hour.
But Jenny was not so laid back.
Not when it comes to standing up for a friend.
Especially her only friend.
Surprised she's got a friend. Bit of a bitch, isn't she? Where the hell is it? What? Restore Keith's
I think
dignity.
there's been enough dancing for one day, don't you?
Hey, Jenny.
Hello, Susan.
Actually, I prefer Susie.
Busy laughing while others earn a living, Susan? Not everyone's got your dad's money, I guess.
Jenny! Hi!
Tall and handsome, with intense,
Best friend
mysterious
ever.
eyes. Cool should have
Only
been his
friend
middle
ever.
name instead
I
of
think.
Tarquin. But Keith was so cool, he didn't even mind.
Give me 1 minute. I'm just finishing my...
Sure. Don't let me interrupt your work.
My shift ends.
In 15 minutes, I know. I'm early. I'm meeting a client over
Are
at
you
the dock.
belly?
Paid case.
You hungry?
Pretty big. Real big.
Couldn't be as big as her head.
Wow, that's really...
Impressive? Maybe. All I care about is keeping this town crime-free.
The only crime here is that haircut.
Ooh, snap.
Back in a minute, Keith. I'll have the usual. Straight up and hot. Nothing fancy.
You got it.
Such a badass. Oh, hi,
How
Brett.
about now? Move it to the left a bit.
What's he doing up there?
Not now, kid. We're busy.
Any better?
No, keep going.
Now?
Yes, it's working. Hold it right there.
That's this what all the fuss is about?
Not this guy again.
What is that?
Whatever it is, it's not my music. Maybe it's
Jazz?
Shh! I'm trying to listen.
you shush. I'm the DJ. I'm in charge.
When's this party getting started, boys?
Oh, just a few more minutes.
How are we supposed to dance to this?
I think we're losing them.
Another station must be interfering with the signal.
But there aren't any other stations in Arthurton. Wait! All these wires must be acting as a giant antenna.
Jenny listened closely to the mysterious transmission. It was like no other radio
It's a bit
broadcast
weird,
she'd
isn't it?
heard before.
Hold it steady!
Sorry, I'm trying.
That's just getting worse. You might as well come down.
No, wait! I can almost make out what they're saying.
But just like that, the sound faded away.
What did you do?
That's no use. Come on. We gotta get this equipment back to the AV department by 6.
Jenny was so lost in contemplation, she'd almost forgotten the case at hand.
My client. I'm supposed
I
to
can't
know the
even
doc.
remember what the case is. Are you losing interest in this?
Started well, didn't it?
You didn't read the sign? It's like, there's no game. It's just walking
Danger.
and
No
clicking on
swimming.
everything.
Sounds safe.
There's not really a game, is there?
How do I get this ladder down?
Boot it.
That didn't work.
Hope it hurt her foot.
Still stuck.
There's no figuring anything out, is there? It's just clicking on the next thing, isn't it? Hello, mate.
Aha! Got you this time, you slippery fella. Ah, shucks. Just another boot.
No boat.
Excuse me, Mr. Humdrum.
Oh my! If it isn't little Jenny LeClue. What a glorious day, don't you think?
As far as Jenny was concerned, small talk was like a second pair of underpants. Uncomfortable and completely unnecessary.
But Mom always says, create a good rapport and they'll reveal everything to you.
So she gave it a shot.
Fishing.
How's the fishing?
Oh, the fishing's great, but the catching is bad. All I'm getting are old boots and strange bits of metal. But just look out there, Jenny. She's got that wonderful afternoon glow.
No one knew why the lake glowed at night.
Them booby
And few were brave
mountains.
enough to swim its murky waters. What lay beneath its depths was the stuff of myth and legend.
Somewhere out there lies the giant red herring, or so they say.
But no one's ever caught one. Sounds fishy to me.
Well, if she's out there, I'll catch her. Someday.
Great. Well, now that we have a good rapport, where can I find Mrs. Humdrum?
Well, she's down there on the ridge.
Only one problem. I think the ladder is broken.
Ah, yes. There's a knack to it.
Boot it.
First you shake it, then you kick it, and then you push it.
Sounds unnecessarily complicated.
It does really,
I'll
to
join
it.
you down there in a bit.
When you
Step
could
the
just
tackle
walk
out.
down the bank instead. Oh, hi, Sarah. How are you?
Yeah.
You're telling me you can just walk down the bank? Shake it. Boot it. Push it. Good, good. Yeah, not too bad.
Aha! That did the
Can't
trick.
say we're over loving this game.
You got to carry on the toilet.
Need the toilet. It's the trouble is, it started off well. I like the humour in it. But it's not really a game, is it?
Yeah.
It's just walking and clicking on the next prompt that comes up. It's a bit... It's alright, but... How do you get down there? I like that. Not overly feeling it, I don't think. It is funny, it's got some good humour, and we like it. But see, sort of walking down here, and I can already see what I've got to do. There's no figuring anything out. Visual novel. Yeah, that kind of... Yeah. But it's getting a bit like...
Oh, hello!
The story isn't good enough for it to be a visual novel sort of thing.
Jenny LeClue, at your service. I'm here to solve your case.
It's alright.
Who
It's
is
just...
it,
I can't say I was finishing it.
It's Jenny, dear, the LeClue girl. She doesn't see so well without her glasses.
Oh, hello, Jenny. I'm afraid I don't see so well without my glasses.
Nothing wrong with her hearing, though.
What did she say?
I said there's nothing wrong with your hearing, dear.
Oh, no, thank you.
What you up to, Sarah?
Apologies.
Anything
I believe
exciting?
you have a case for me?
We do. We do.
Great. So what's the trouble? Haunted by the ghost of a former lover? Worried you're being poisoned by a mad uncle? Something so dark and gruesome I can't even begin to imagine the horror?
No.
Well, I've lost my reading glasses.
Dude.
Oh.
And there it was. A real
Making
case.
chocolate chip cookies.
A confounding mystery
Nice.
to challenge Jenny's brilliant mind.
I thought this was finally going to be a good one.
Expect photos on
What do you think,
Discord to
Jenny?
make us all jealous.
Can you help?
Sure, Mr. Humdrum. I'm gonna need to ask you a few questions.
The missing glasses. Exciting stuff. What? Expensive hairdo. Over
Freshly
6
blow-dried.
inches tall.
A professional job.
Obviously.
Your hair looks lovely today, Mrs. Humdrum. Is that a new style?
Thank you. I had it done yesterday. Dan didn't notice.
Shame
They
on
call
you,
it
dude.
The Queen's Coif.
Well, it's certainly big.
And expensive.
But I'm worth it, Dan.
Who could put a price on that beautiful head of hair?
Exactly.
Not so bad yourself, hot stuff.
Gross.
I've never been interrogated before. This is such fun.
Can't put a price on a good haircut. Well, you can. But, you know, on a limit, I should say. Where did that go green? Oh, on her nose. Ah.
Jenny recognized the distinctive indentations left behind by a pair of spectacles.
Pair of
She must have been wearing them recently. You still have marks from your glasses on the bridge of your nose. You probably lost them within the last day or two.
Oh, I never would have thought of that.
When do you last remember wearing them?
I'm really not sure. Dan?
You had him at your Tuesday book club.
I don't know how
Oh,
you could
yes.
lose a pair of
We're reading
glasses.
50 Shady Graves.
Nice.
You really are very good.
The best.
How long have you been solving mysteries? But
I'll ask the questions, thank you.
She's so pleasant. Ooh.
Do you often carry a pair of binoculars?
She doesn't go anywhere without him.
I presume you don't wear your glasses when you use the binoculars.
no, I can't get my eyes close enough to the eye cups.
I see.
What's next? Fingerprints? Oh, polygraph test? It's like you're reading my mind.
She crazy. Oh. Don't really know the controls that well. Gav's been doing it.
Jenny had often snuck through the hole in the fence at Grubman's to watch the races. She could understand why the dogs ran so hard. They were chasing the promise of food. What the adults were chasing was less relatable.
I notice you're a gambler, Mrs. Humdrum. You've been to the Greyhound races.
That was yesterday.
We always go to Grubman's on Wednesday.
Did you take your binoculars with you?
Of course. Those little critters are so far away. I can't keep up without my binoculars.
Interesting.
Have you figured it out yet? The suspense is killing me.
Right, 2 more things. Ooh. Oh. Wrong button. Ooh.
That's a large hole. She must have caught it on something. Did you have trouble climbing down the ladder, Mrs. Humdrum?
Looking for.
Why, yes, I did. How on earth did you know?
There's a tear in your pants pocket.
There's a large hair.
I didn't realize these pants even had pockets.
Oh, she's not all there, is
more about me
she?
than I do.
Bless her. Ooh, a sticker. It's very exciting. I don't know what these are actually for. Maybe it's something afterwards. Phthalo blue.
I expect you're finding it difficult to paint without your glasses.
Oh no, I never wear them when I paint. I like to feel the canvas, to interpret the colors.
She's an incredible painter. You should have her paint you.
Thanks, but I don't mix business with pleasure.
You are so thorough. Any more questions?
I think I have everything I need to wrap this one up. Where are
I think I
Gail's
saw
glasses?
a one of the art collection bits that I didn't get. One.
That doesn't quite add up.
What?
Let me give this some more thought.
That one. No, we want that one. We don't want that one. And that one?
There's a big hole in her pocket, but Gail didn't even know her pants had pockets. So it's unlikely that she would keep her glasses in them.
See, that makes sense to me, but she said it was wrong.
That's not right. Back to the drawing board.
Try that one then. Oh,
Gail was
come
at the
on.
races last night. She had to remove her glasses to use the binoculars. Gail also had her hair cut recently. It's fluffy and big and could easily hide a small object.
What? Come on. So her glasses are hidden in her hair?
Solving a complex mystery like the
Behave.
case of the missing glasses was tough work. But now came the most satisfying part. Delivering the dramatic denouement.
Let's review the facts. 1. Not only do you love your binoculars,
Exactly.
you've come to depend on them for bird watching, greyhound watching, basically anything far away watching.
That's true.
I immediately sensed the two optical devices, your binoculars and glasses, were incompatible. Thus, to use one, you had to remove the other.
Fascinating.
And put them in her hair.
Yesterday, you changed your hairstyle.
Dude.
Though fun, it was also impractical. And so tall that it could easily conceal a small object.
I see where this is going.
Please, don't interrupt. After much research, deliberation, and debate, I've concluded there is only one place the missing glasses could be. They've been on your head the whole time.
Oh, so they are. Right there on top of my
Dude.
head.
Incredible.
Dude.
What a talent.
They're always in the last place you look, aren't they?
A master detective in the making.
What would we have done without you?
Gail, don't forget to pay the girl.
Oh, of course, silly me. You must be rewarded generously for all your hard work. Now don't spend it all in one place.
Thanks.
Dude.
I'll do my best.
Given like a penny. Milestone in mediocrity. Nice. Yeah, because you wouldn't continue looking for them if you found them, silly bint. Go on, get in the water. I enjoyed that. I am nasty. Bye, weirdos. Don't really know where I'm going now. Can't remember what them scraps are for. I think he's got bellyache. That's enjoyable. I enjoy that. I'm going to do it again.
Lake Nowhere. Totally safe and pollution free.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Are you ready, Keith?
Wow, what an amazing detective.
Glasses on her head. Who could have guessed?
Oh, you heard.
Oh, they're so
What other would you
bitches.
do without Master Investigator Jenny LeClue?
I thought it was pretty cool, Jenny.
And a whole nickel. You must be so excited.
Oh, a nickel. I don't know how much a nickel
That's
is.
more than her mom makes in a month.
Alright. we just went down to that woman that was on the docks. You had to find her glasses, and she'd been using binoculars, so she took them off to use the binoculars. And because she'd had her hair cut and it was a massive like bouffant, her glasses were in her hair. It was a bit rude. What are you doing? Check your barb, I reckon. Be really mean.
Skirt ironed but unevenly. The work of a distracted housewife. Brand new, hideously overpriced shoes. Overcompensating father. Your dad's sleeping with Deborah's mom again, isn't he?
Oh!
No! How you... Shut up, Jenny! You don't know anything!
Dude.
Wow, Jenny. That was cruel.
Yeah.
Who even says something like that?
Aw, don't cry, Veronica.
She's just a weirdo nobody!
Jenny, let who?
And in the case of the missing friends!
Yeah. Good one, Veronica. Come on, let's get you home.
They were bitches, so I was going to be really mean to them.
Thanks for the coffee, Keith. And the extra sugar.
Of course. It's
nothing special at all, and the same thing he does for everyone. Oh, okay. See you around, Keith.
Dude. It's no wonder she's got no friends, really.
Well, that went well. Shall we?
Yeah. I've got no customers now anyway.
Nothing exciting ever happens here. I'm so tired of these simple cases.
Check it out on the bird.
Real detective if there are no real crimes to solve.
You help that old lady? Darn.
Thanks, Keith. But it was stupid, and everyone knew it. Including your girlfriend.
I tried to pick him up, but you sat on him.
She's not my... And you really mustn't let them treat you like that.
I do that down.
You should stick up for yourself.
Somewhere.
They don't mean anything.
Sometimes you just gotta speak up and say how you feel.
Well,
You can't just let people walk all over you, Keith.
Yeah, Keith. Bitch.
It doesn't matter anyway. Nothing's gonna change. Not in this ghost town.
It's not so bad.
Don't you ever wonder what it would be like to live somewhere else?
Oh, not really.
Who am I kidding? There is nowhere else. Not for miles.
Where are they getting all these stones from?
I don't know.
Shucks.
I see practice is going well. Is your dad still pressuring you to play?
Well...
Come on, Keith. You hate basketball. And tough love? But you're the worst player on the team.
Not the worst.
Well, on the bench anyway. Why don't you just tell him you don't want to play anymore?
It's a Strasberry tradition.
That's my point, Keith. This whole town is dead, stuck in the past. Everyone is just doing what they're told without questioning why. Where's the ambition, the sense of adventure?
Are we still talking about basketball? How's your mom?
She seems distracted.
She's cheerful,
Normally,
isn't
she's
she?
so focused on her job. I mean, it's understandable. It's been almost a year since... And now she's planning to go away for the weekend. And she still won't tell me why.
Dick.
Yeah.
She was definitely acting weird
Telling you.
earlier.
Maybe she's...
His dad.
Lonely?
You know what? You're
Could be
right.
eating more than donuts.
She shouldn't be alone right now. Actually, your dad told me they were meeting in the library. We're going to need
Don't
supplies.
go to the
Don't go to
library.
the
Two of Mr. Bean's signs, please. To go, of course. Here is my payment in full.
Remember,
That's
sugar
a nickel.
around his mouth, that's for sure.
Put the rest on my tab. Thanks for the pep talk, Keith. You always know what to say to make me feel better.
Last stone. You want it?
You take it. You need to practice.
Here goes nothing. Three-pointer!
Nice one, Keith. Maybe your luck's finally changing.
Oh, I forgot about that. Don't know what it is. Rude things.
Keith was an excellent listener. Or maybe he just didn't speak much. Either way, Jenny really enjoyed their little talks. He was the only person who really seemed to understand her. Jenny biked briskly towards the library back on campus to surprise her mother.
Oh, no.
Nothing exciting ever happens here, she grumbled, unaware of the great adventure
Oh,
that lay
no.
in store just
Yeah.
around the corner.
She's going to be scarred for life. I was telling Sarah that it started off well, but there's not really a game, is there? It's just walking and clicking the next prompt.
Yeah.
And Sarah said, like a novel, visual novel type thing. I said, well, yeah, but so far the story's not gripping enough to be that sort of thing, is it? I can't see us finishing this, can you? Unless the story gets a lot better. It's just getting a bit boring, isn't it? It won't be in a minute. It's no Ace Attorney, I'll give you that. It's a shame because I like the humour. And I like it looks good and everything, but it's just a bit boring, isn't
Gerald Stroudsbury. Cornelius Stroudsbury. It's a wall of Stroudsburys.
The Stroudsbury lineage stretched back to the very founding of the university. There had been a Dean Stroudsbury at Gumboldt for over 150 years.
There won't be for much longer. The dean's retiring, and the only Stroudsbury left is Keith. And he's not exactly the academic type.
I need to be a bitch.
No one on duty. A book thief's paradise. There's a note on the desk.
This man is not allowed in the library due to past incidents. He may be wearing a hat and or fake moustache. Be vigilant. Someone keeps leaving book carts in the quiet study areas. Please remember to return carts to the front desk area and stop standing on them. Got ladders for a reason. I want the thing. Rare. I think I missed a gallery thing.
That was weird.
As well. I accidentally finished it.
Hello?
And then I couldn't go back and get it.
Mom? Mr. Stroudsbury? Anybody?
They're busy.
Words echoed through the library.
Something's not right here.
A mystery was unfolding.
Whatever it is, I'll get to the bottom of it.
It's in the bin. Yeah.
Les Stroudsbury, Gumbold's 21st and jolliest dean, smiled down at Jenny.
He is very jolly.
Looking a bit wonky today, Mr. Stroudsbury.
A pair of wires ran down the wall and disappeared behind the painting.
It's too high to reach. What are you hiding back there? The chandeliers that adorn this library are made from rare Arthurtonian quartz, kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation.
The Glatz family was one of the oldest in town. They were the first to mine the valuable quartz deposits beneath Arthurton, and as such, they became incomparably wealthy.
And they sure like to let everyone know it.
Breathed in a bit then. Yeah, one of those. I think I missed. You shouldn't leave me on my own to play.
Laddertron 5000. The pinnacle of remote ladder and bookcase technology. Kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation. Whoa! Dangerous!
The newly installed ladder system was prone to malfunction.
Should have kept the old wooden ladders. They never tried to electrocute me. I need to find a way to turn the power off.
I enjoy doing that. Look, it gets better. Hang on. I'm horrible, aren't I? How are we going to turn the power off, Gavin?
What about that control panel?
There's nothing up here. Let's do just that. What control panel?
That one you just walk past? Can you not interact with that anymore? Is that a control panel there?
There's a plaque. Oh, that was a plaque a minute ago. Lies.
Jenny gazed at the technological marvel of Laddertron 5000.
No. Seems pointless. It's not hard to move a ladder.
No! No! I've had enough of this game.
Unknown force is just trying to slow me down.
Is that why you're scrolling Amazon instead of...
I'm looking at Sneak. Leave me alone.
You're not having Sneak?
No good. I don't think I'll be able to move the ladders while the electricity is on.
I don't understand what I've got to do. I have no idea what I just did.
Have you got to try and move those out of the way so you can get to the quiet study area? So depending on which one it is, it moves.
I don't quite...
Well, the middle bit is it stays where it is, and the left one goes left.
Oh, the front one's right, but the other two are wrong. Sure, it's not a Ouija board. Okay. I'm just randomly pressing it now. Do the thing.
Jenny was notorious for climbing book carts.
It's the only way to reach the highest shelves. In fact, this could be useful.
But something else had caught her eye.
This table's a complete mess. Who would leave it like this? Illegible scribbles, intricate diagrams of giant machines, a worn copy of Aliens in Arthurton.
Jenny knew only one person could have been sitting here.
CJ.
For Doc.
It's odd, though.
Oops.
He usually hides everything when he's finished. What's this?
A tattered piece of paper with a series of seemingly unrelated notes.
UFOs, shadow men, experiments on corpses.
It seemed that CJ was unraveling a mystery of his own.
Wait, there's something on the other side. Wow, a color map of Arthurton.
Jenny had never seen a town map with this level of detail before.
Can't believe CJ left this behind. That's so unlike him. He'd be terrified if anyone else found it. I'll keep it safe until I see him again.
Don't know if there's actually going to be anything on here. I don't reckon. Oh. What's I put on it?
Donut.
Donut, as in him?
Yeah.
That's really helping the map, isn't it? There you go. That's what you want on a map. Oh. Don't know.
What was that game called? It's like a puzzle game. And you're like a spy and you've got to infiltrate the procedurally generated levels where you've got to like bypass an alarm, shoot cameras and shoot bad guys. Steve played it years ago. Is it called Counter Spy or something like that?
Oh, I don't know.
This game just reminds me of it, the graphics style. I can't remember
Jenny
what it's
stood
called.
on her tiptoes and delicately removed the priceless painting from the
It's
wall.
going to smash on the floor. Twat.
Oops. Aha! Precisely what I was hoping to find.
It was?
Let's see. Lights, bookcases, ladders. I'll cut the power and continue my investigation.
But Jenny knew better than to play with electricity, so she left it alone.
Do you reckon? What?
Turn it off.
It's a simple switch. Perfectly safe.
If you turn the right one,
tiny hero.
then yeah.
But even worse was the dark. Jenny had always been terrified of the dark.
Just breathe. A great detective never succumbs to fear.
I thought she was going to turn the ladders off, not the lights.
Yeah.
Looks like that did the trick.
Jenny stopped in her tracks. The sign clearly
So I
read,
disappeared,
"Wet
been on the
floor,
phone to
caution."
Basil for an hour.
Her path was blocked.
What's been happening?
kidding me,
We're
right?
getting a bit bored,
Trampling muddy
to be
feet over a
honest.
perfectly clean floor. She was a maverick, not a monster.
How is Basil? I mean, it's alright, it's not bad, but it's not really a game, it's just most of it.
A woman lost her glasses on top of her head.
Yeah, one of the things we had to figure out was, the case of the missing glasses, and they turned out to be on her head because she'd had her hair done and it was big and like a bouffant. It's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay. Where are we going? Oh, I can't go any further. Yeah, it's alright, but there's not really a game as such. It's just it's just walking and clicking the next prompt on a lot of it.
For me, it's less of a game than one of the Telltale games, isn't it? Because you literally have no choices to make or anything either, do you?
Yeah.
Necessarily.
It's not bad by any stretch, but I can't see us finishing it. Can you?
Nah. I thought it was literally a detective game, but with,
Yeah,
like,
there's
cutesy
nothing to
graphics,
figure
like-
out. I mean, even any puzzles are really not puzzles. It's...
Rare books.
Yeah.
Our most precious collections reside in this temperature control.
Oh yeah, I would have got it cheap.
Kindly
Yeah, it
donated
would have
by
been
the
in
glass
sale, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we know.
We very, very rarely buy full price games, do we?
Mm.
Especially on Steam.
I'm waiting for that one to come down in price, that team game, and I can't remember what that's called either.
The fallen remains of a bookcase blocked Jenny's path.
It looks like a bomb went off in here. It's too precarious to climb over.
Do it.
Got a feeling I'm not going to be able
Tell you
to.
what, our ankles must be stronger to keep upright on them bleeding snooker cue feet.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that really is slippery. It wouldn't be a good idea to leave my footprints everywhere.
Okay, so the only place I can go is up this end. The narrator guy's getting on my nerves a bit. And yeah, it's not a bad game by any stretch, is it? It's just there's no game. And like Sarah was saying, is it like a visual novel type thing?
Yeah.
It's like, well, maybe, but there's not really enough of a story for it to be that way.
Ooh.
Ah. It's just a bit...
You're going to make me, because you know what I really want to play now?
What?
All of a sudden.
What?
Resident Evil 2 remake.
You fucking arsehole!
But then I remember I don't want to as soon as the big dude turns up again.
I've been on him to play a Resi game for months, if not years.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Have you showed him my big He-Man yet?
No. Yours? So I've got to go up here. Ah, I forgot about the door.
It's locked. No problem. I'll just pick it.
Jenny was skilled with lockpick, having watched her mother demonstrate the process countless times. But that was just for fun.
Next weekend we're playing
Resi
Resi 2.
Real world. You couldn't just go around picking other people's locks. That was a crime.
A great detective knows when to bend.
Show your big one, TOS and all
the
that.
clip she has in her pocket.
Well.
Mom always says, lockpicking is a subtle art. Move slowly and search for the sweet spot.
Oh.
Well done. Move to Wazza first.
Oh. See, this is about as much game as there's been, isn't it?
Move the paper clip before you move the
can't.
hair clip. Oh. Well, that's not how lockpicking works.
This is literally as much of a puzzle game as it's been. That's like an amazing bit of game, isn't it?
Bingo.
It must have been a rush of blood that caused Jenny to act so irrationally. Regardless, she had picked the lock and felt strangely exhilarated. What treasures lay behind the door?
Oh, it's empty. Still, that bookcart could be useful.
What's the case in this one? Can't remember. Well, climb then, you twat. Thank you. Oh, piss off.
Something's blocking the ladder.
Yeah, well, I can't remember. She's trying to find her mum, isn't she?
Yeah.
And the said she was in the library with the Dean dude. And
there's something stuck in the track.
It's really quiet. There's no one here.
Ipsa, Scientia,
It's his ring, isn't it?
Est. It's the Dean's ring. No wonder the ladders were malfunctioning. The ring must
Did
have
her
caused a
mum
short circuit.
bone the donut guy? I think that's what she's doing. There's nothing there, is there?
I'll keep hold of this and return it to the Dean when I see him next. Whoa!
An empty library, a fallen bookcase, and now a broken balcony?
Oh,
this
wow.
mystery has all the hallmarks of foul play.
See, pressing enter 3 times and holding enter That's
They
the
say
figuring
words
it
can't
out.
hurt you. In this case, I'd be inclined to disagree. Solid iron and oak, torn apart like a piece of bread.
Oh,
Would've taken some
bread.
serious force to do this.
I like bread.
Something bad happened here. This is feeling more and more like a crime scene.
And then Jenny saw it.
Dean What's-It giving it to her mother.
Covered in a ripped curtain and surrounded by broken glass.
It is a crime scene!
Although there is something a bit funny if it'll do it. It sounds like she's breaking her leg.
Stop it.
It's the most entertaining thing in this game. You know a game's a bit boring though when you've got to entertain yourself while playing it. I'm going with this one. I've got to do that with a run up. Oh, I've got to do it again. Whee! Oh dear. Gotta laugh though, ain't ya? Ooh.
You never forget the first time.
This
you
game's
see a dead
amazing.
body.
What are you on about?
It harrows the mind, terrifies the soul, scars you to your very core.
Ooh.
A dead body?
Gonna be the
No
Dean.
way. This is amazing!
Who lay under that curtain? Who had breathed their last breath? Who had shuffled off this mortal
Deckard,
coil
I
to
reckon.
meet their maker?
It could be anyone. I mean, it could be an escaped lunatic from the asylum. Or an axe-wielding maniac on the run from the cops. It could be...
It could be.
Mom? Oh no. Please, no.
No, you never forget the first time you see a dead body.
And that's where we'll leave it for this week.
For this week, you're telling me you're going to stream this again.
But I have to know who's under here.
Slowly, she drew back the heavy cloth.
Please don't be my mom. Please
It's
don't
not
be
a
my
body,
mom.
is it?
I want to pick up the thing at the top.
Oh shit.
Dean Stroudsbury? Thank God. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Poor Mr. Stroudsbury. What happened to you?
That's worse than I thought it was.
Was this a
gonna be.
terrible accident? Or worse?
Murder!
Her stomach churned. Seeing the Dean's lifeless face, his contorted frame, Jenny felt the urge to run, to get as far away from this horrific sight as possible.
Some detective.
Jenny had longed for an adventure, for a real case to solve.
I didn't expect it to be like this.
She gathered herself, took a
Yeah,
deep breath,
little bitch.
and began to search for clues.
So arrogant. And now it's for real. Well, this has got marginally better in the last 2 minutes, I've got to say.
Because there's been a death.
Because there's been something.
The Dean's planner lay open on today's date.
Perhaps I can retrace his steps and create a timeline of events.
Coronary Cafe.
Meet JL. Could that be Mom? Where's Widow's Drop? I've never heard of it. Looks like he completed all his chores for the day. I already knew the Dean was meeting Mom here. So where is she now? Looks like he cancelled his meetings on Friday and rearranged lunch with Keith. Oh, poor Keith.
Jenny didn't know how she would break the news to him.
But I should be the one to tell him. Gossip spreads like wildfire in Arthurton. He sure was working hard on that speech. I'm sad he won't get to deliver it.
Keith is her friend, who is his son. Her only friend in the world.
He's not very good at basketball.
No, you don't want to play basketball. Don't want to miss any of them little scraps.
Oh, like that Dun Dun. It's like that zombie sniper game.
Oh yeah.
Never did finish that. Good game.
You never finish any games ever.
A book about chance. What are the odds that this was an accident?
Taylor heads.
Ha!
The Hawk and the Weasel and other bedtime stories. It could be important. Then again, it could have just joined the Dean for the ride. There are bits of glass and metal debris everywhere. He has burn marks on his hand.
Burn marks? That's a bit rude.
Electric.
He looks like he's been dead for weeks. His skin is pale and colorless. And there's a strange mark on his neck.
Lou said, Gav, what did you do?
Why always
Fried his ass.
It's a book about the night of the future. I suppose it didn't belong to Mr. Stroudsbury then.
That's the best one yet.
This has got a lot better all of a sudden. It's been quite boring. Like just walking, clicking the next prompt.
It's smashed, most likely from the fall. The hand stopped at 3:57 p.m. That gives me a potential time of death.
If Jenny had arrived just a few minutes earlier,
I might have been able to save him.
It might have been her instead. Ooh.
the Dean's hand was
It was
clasped
waiting for
shut
Lou
around
to
a
get back.
small object.
I love this game. It's
That's
waiting for me to get
strange.
back.
Rigor mortis usually takes hours
To be honest,
set
it
in.
has got a lot better in the last couple of minutes, hasn't
I'm
it?
sorry for what I'm about to do, Mr. Stroudsbury. But this could be a vital
Wrench
clue.
his dead fingers off it. Oh, dude.
Mom's ID card? But that means
Julie LeClue had definitely been here.
she could be the last
No,
person
she
to have seen him
hadn't.
alive.
She could be.
Just because he's got her
Killer.
ID card.
Impossible. My mother's a forensic expert.
Could have stole
She'd
it.
never leave such incriminating evidence behind.
The smartest criminals
I
made
turned up and
mistakes.
Gav disappeared for
Jenny couldn't
ages.
deny this looked bad for her mum.
If anyone else sees this, they'll jump to conclusions.
She didn't want to talk to you, Sarah.
They'll
That's
think
what
my
it
mom's
was.
a murderer. Unless...
A peculiar thought crossed Jenny's mind.
Unless... there's nothing to find.
Removing evidence from a crime scene was highly unethical.
Ooh.
So is planting evidence to frame an innocent person.
Yeah, but it's your mum's,
no
isn't it?
proof of that?
I have to do something. My mom would kill me if she knew I was tampering with evidence. But I have to protect her.
Oh, yeah.
Why? She could be the killer?
I think that's all the evidence I'm going to find here.
She took one last look at the Dean's lifeless body.
I'm sorry, Mr. Strasberry. I promise I'll get to the bottom of this.
Well.
Jenny knew she should leave and call the police. But how often did a case like this come along?
Never. There's more to this than meets the eye.
I mean,
Some of
she'll
his
get in a
evidence
lot of
must be
trouble for
connected.
not phoning the police.
So she opened her journal to join the dots.
What was the apparent cause of death?
The fingerprints are everywhere too. Yeah.
It looks like the Dean was thrown from the balcony when he reached down to pick up his ring, which was stuck in the electrified ladder track. He grabbed the curtain, but it didn't slow him down. He landed on a bed of metal and glass debris. What is unusual about the Dean's death? The Dean has a strange mark on his neck. All the skin around his face is gray and gaunt. I've never seen anything like it before. He's holding my mom's ID card, which makes her the prime suspect. But why would she or anyone want to kill Dean Strasberry?
Jenny suspected foul play, but what was the motive? Had she missed something?
The watch! The Dean's watch stopped at 3:57 p.m. When I came into the library, the clock tower rang 4 times. The library only has one exit, and I haven't seen anyone but the Dean since I got here.
Which meant, if the Dean was murdered...
The killer must still be here!
Or they could have crept out while you were looking at the body.
He's getting away!
She's not a very good detective, is she? I call bullshit on that.
Jenny could hear police sirens in the distance.
Someone must have tipped them off. I'll catch the murderer and keep him busy until the cops arrive.
Chasing after murderers was hardly the job of a little girl.
Hey you! Stop!
Oh, okay. There's her legs broke.
Despite surviving her fall without so much as a broken bone, Jenny couldn't help but feel she had failed.
You have failed.
As the sirens
You're
grew
an idiot.
louder, she knew it would only be a matter of time before the sheriff arrived. And then she'd have to explain why she hadn't called for help. But the worst feeling of all was that she had let the killer escape. As she drifted slowly into unconsciousness, Jenny heard a familiar voice. Concerned, gentle, soothing.
Jenny? Oh, Jenny, what have you done?
Mom?
Freeze! You're under arrest.
What have I done? I killed him. This is all wrong. Murder in Arthurton?
He's deep-throating that wooden spoon a bit, ain't he?
Story for Jenny LeClue. Poor Dean Stroudsbury. What was I thinking? I've gone too far.
That's
Perhaps I should take a
raving.
break. Come on, Rufus. Let's go for a walk. Clear our heads and work off some of this jam.
Oh. Fire me. Oops. What the hell? It's too much fun.
Why were you there?
It's a library. I was looking for a book.
What book were you expecting to find by climbing out the window?
I heard a noise. I thought it was the killer. When do I get to talk to my mom?
Did you disturb the crime scene?
Of course not. Now let me speak to my mom.
What the shit? I don't know. Who's the narrator guy? He's the author. Yeah, he's the author. It's like books about Jenny LeClue, which is her.
Yeah, he's done. Was it 38?
38, and they're all
been
too
really
nice.
and the publisher don't want to publish any more of them because they're all boring and predictable. So he's got to kill somebody off.
Yeah.
Something like that.
We're sort of acting out the story books. Dude! Oh! Psych! Don't know what that was all about, though. That's the most exciting thing there's been all game. Oh, hi, Hoof.
Hi.
How are you doing? She's going to disappear. I'm suddenly more interested in this game.
It's got kind of sinister.
Yeah? It's totally changed? You mean rude dude? You're a rude dude.
Keith! Please, look at me. Keith, wait!
That's not Keith. This is weird. Oh, that's nasty. Trouble is, I don't know how long we've got left of the game. Like, if we're nearly finished, then just finish it, but... Oh. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, hang on. I think that fits. Okay. Does anyone know if we're anywhere near finished? Oh, that's nasty. Or able to look up on a guide. You're on part 9 out of 37.
Run!
Oh, hi, Fluffy.
Oh dear.
I couldn't run any faster. HowLongToBeat.com says 9.5 hours. So, no. Weird. How you doing, Mr. Plopster?
What a horrible nightmare. Dean Stroudsbury was dead. My mom was in jail. Keith told me he never wanted to see me again. And worst of all, I was surrounded by an evil army of giant teddy bears.
What?
Unfortunately, it was all true, including the teddy bears.
My eyes! There's something wrong with them. Everything's
Sainsbury's car park eating a dairy milk.
It was the
Not
room
bad.
that was pink.
Yeah, alright.
Pink cuddly toys. Pink furniture. Pink clothes. And a hand-drawn homage to teenage heartthrob Pelvis Cressley. Covered in pink hearts.
Nice.
Everything a teenage girl could dream of.
It looks like a marshmallow exploded.
It was at this point Jenny remembered where she was.
I shouldn't be here. What happened? And what is that terrible music? I can't think straight with that racket playing. These aren't my clothes. And where's my journal?
That wasn't the only thing missing.
The Dean's ring. It was in my pocket.
And the mum's card. How much longer do you want to?
Well, do you want to finish this chapter? Because we're part way through it now, aren't we?
We are. I need a wee.
I'm not doing it though when you...
You gotta...
I'm not. I
Why
refuse.
not?
I refuse.
Why?
Because I like it better when I'm not controlled. Hurry up! Because I'm not doing any until you come back.
Oh, shut your voice. What's your knife?
I don't mind it.
Right, big plot hole. Give him a stink eye too. You shit ass. You don't rate pelvis, Cresley. Nah. Oh shit, isn't it? Sell more records.
Ah, yes, the eagerly awaited follow-up to the smash hit. Even though I'm a big star and you're just a fan, perhaps someday we could be together.
Ugh, who buys this crap? Huh?
Eh?
Hushed whispers in the hallway? I should investigate.
I want to see if there's anything else to get first. Thank you. Surely you would just walk around the bed. I like that pig.
It's locked from the outside.
Oh,
Would
nice.
trap a child in his nightmarish hellscape.
Jenny peeped through the tiny keyhole. As her eyes adjusted to the light, she recognized the substantial frame of Winston LeClue, Arthurton's long-standing sheriff, and Jenny's...
Granddad!
Freaking hell!
Jenny's relationship with her grandfather was contentious.
Tried to slide across the bed like a
He was
70s
stern
detective over a car
who
bonnet.
placed honor, tradition, and the law above all else.
Sometimes even family.
But what was he doing here?
And who is he talking to?
Florence and Richard Glatz were the wealthiest couple in town, and hugely influential. Their company, Glatz Mining and Supply Corp., was the oldest in Arthurton. While Richard may have been the head of the business, everyone knew that Florence wore the pants. Exceptionally charming and generous, she always had a smile.
Winston, is that a dog?
Which is why I don't trust her one bit.
Could be a bit of a dog.
Being careful not to make a sound, Jenny leaned in and listened.
With everything going on, I don't have time to watch her.
It's no trouble at all, really, Winston. She can stay for as long as she likes. The girls are great friends. I only hope she feels better soon. That was quite the scene she made at the funeral.
She should have left the boy alone.
Really, Winston, this whole situation must be unbearably
I should go
traumatic
home
for
and
the
put this
poor
shopping
girl.
away. Catch you later. I'll see you later. Thanks for
what she
popping
saw
in. Hope you enjoyed your
One
chocolate.
shudders at the thought. And all this barely a year after what happened to Henry.
She'll be fine. Just keep an eye on her. She can be a real handful.
Oh, don't worry. I've planned everything. Pony rides, afternoon tea, and tomorrow we're going dress shopping. Oh,
I'm
that
sure she'll
reminds
love
me.
that.
I have something for you.
Dress shopping? First they locked me up, now they want to torture me? I need to get out of here. Fast.
But her curiosity was piqued. She had to know what Mrs. Glatz had gone to fetch, and so she waited.
She's going to get naked. Been waiting to get that.
When Thalidius T. Pumbermitten discovered the first quartz seam lining the Great Mountains, little did he know the impact it would have on the future of the town.
Little did he know the Glatz family would muscle in and take over the whole operation.
Nowadays, it was hard to go anywhere in town without seeing something made from it. The duty of sheriff had been Winston's birthright, passed from father to son for generations. Of course, that tradition would now end with him, but he preferred not to think about that. Nathaniel Glatz stared disapprovingly back at Jenny.
Creepy old man.
Actually, this was the man who saved Arthurton. When the quartz mines began to run dry, it was his research into the unique properties of the crystals that secured the future prosperity of the town and the company.
Huh? Where did he go?
That is rude. I did not care for that.
Winston, what are you doing down there?
Thought I heard something.
Really? A man of your age spying on teenage girls? I've told you already, she won't be going anywhere.
It was probably just Jenny's imagination, but those words felt oddly
sinister.
Yeah. That's not odd, is it?
Here.
Why does Mrs. Glatz have official police documents?
Satisfied.
How is Julie?
She's in the safest place, behind bars.
Surely they don't believe she's guilty.
I don't envy you, Winston. It must be hard to stay impartial.
I'm glad I nicked that ID card.
If the poor dear would just confess, it would make things much easier.
I have everything under control.
Of course you do, dear. No one doubts your loyalty to Arthurton. We must continue to look out for each other, now more than ever.
Sheriff, are you receiving?
Go ahead.
It's the LeClue house, sir. We found something.
I'll be right there. Over.
It sounds like you've got important things to take care of.
Yes. Well, good night, Florence.
Good night, Winston.
Don't let her out of your sight. She is a LeClue, after all.
I'm sure we'll manage.
Jenny couldn't believe what she'd just heard.
Everyone thinks my mom's a murderer.
Thankfully, her mother's fate was in safe hands. The fine people of the Arthurton Police Department.
Oh, God. She's gonna rot in jail.
Jenny could leave the case to them and enjoy a fun week of pony rides and shopping sprees.
No.
No?
Mom always says a great detective leaves nothing to chance.
Pony rides and shopping does not sound like a fun week.
She was just a kid. What could she possibly do?
This is my chance. The case of a lifetime.
She's gonna kill them all.
My mom needs me, and I won't let her
Stab
down.
them.
I'm gonna find my stuff and get out of here.
And just like that, a great adventure began.
How you gonna do that? You're locked in a bedroom.
I don't have my detective gear to pick the lock.
Dude.
Besides, I can't just walk out in front of Mrs. Glatz.
Oh, that's horrendous.
I love you. You're my best friend. You scared the life out of me, pig.
I love pony rides and food. Shopping not so much. Depends what you're shopping for. That's true. If it's hobbycraft or something. I'm guessing we've got to go out there, so.
Best in show, horse ballet. First prize, advanced table etiquette. There's one here for best smile. Seriously? All the dangly bits are swaying. Strange. It's not windy in here.
It's not how windy.
There's a track in the ceiling panel around the chandelier. It looks like it can move.
Okay, I guess we're not going out the window.
A heart-shaped mirror for the lady who loves herself.
Lego, yeah. I mean, if my choice is pony rides or my mother, the pony's going with me.
There's a thing in that mirror.
Oh, there's a thing. I bet we'll end up only missing one. That one that I know that I missed. Which is Harud. Oh. It's quite hard to control, isn't it? I don't know why this is keyboard controls. Mouse would just work, wouldn't it?
There's something strange about this mirror.
I did miss one.
This requires further investigation.
It was an accident, and then I couldn't go back. This is weird.
Maybe you have to follow a pattern from somewhere.
Maybe.
The sun was setting behind the great mountains of Arthurton, cradling the town in a warm red
I
embrace.
know, Lou. I know.
I slept the whole day away? I have to get out of here and make up for lost time.
She won't run anymore.
Seriously, who has windows this big?
Below, Lake Nowhere stretched out as far as the eye could see. In the distance, Jenny could just make out the great lighthouse on Skull Island.
It's foggy out there tonight.
Let's be friends. Let's be friends.
I want to see if it does something different.
I love you. I love you.
Yeah, I was looking for clues on this woman, and I saw the scrap bit just as I clicked the last clue, and then it wouldn't let me go back on it.
Gear to pick the lock. Besides, I can't just walk out in front of Mrs. Glatz.
Yeah, all right. Should be able to skip it.
I don't remember any of this. I bet that kid's in a lot of trouble.
I bet that was her.
Jenny thought of her poor mother, locked away in a jail cell for a crime she didn't commit.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll prove you didn't do it as soon as I get out of here. Mom wasn't covered in blood. That's a lie. Pushed from the balcony? That's not what happened. And no mention of electrocution. Either this is shoddy reporting, or someone is trying to cover up what really happened.
There's rudeness going on,
My
Garrett.
mom's still in jail, so the police must not think this was an accident.
And if it wasn't an accident, then...
The real killer is still out there.
That's it.
On the other side of the lake, beyond the Forgotten Forest, sat a more modest house. No fancy windows or crystal chandeliers, just a small wooden frame in need of painting.
Home. I've never seen so many clothes. Maybe mine
That
are
really
in
isn't
somewhere.
very many, is it? Don't think she
Well,
likes
my
them.
clothes definitely aren't here. They'd be easy to spot amongst all the sequins and ribbons.
Sequins and ribbons.
The cat's wardrobe. Bye-bye.
Bye, Sarah. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Okay. Oh, we've got a thingy. Do apologise for getting it like 2 millimeters the wrong way. Right. Don't really know what. Right, nothing else that side. Don't know what I've got to do with this mirror. Am I being a bit slow? Is there not? I can't see a picture or anything to help you decide. Oh, sorry. What you got to do. But that's the only thing I can interact with. Any ideas? Need hit. Oh, there is a clue. Oh, okay. I'm just doing every other one to make it look pretty. Oh no! Oh, come on! Do we need a hint?
I don't know.
Perhaps a hint. There is a clue. I've already looked at it. Is it the pig? I just want to do the pig again. Oh, the other side of the room, okay. Not the pig room.
You're special. You're special.
You're special, ain't you, Gavin? Don't run anymore. It's quite annoying. Ah, there you go. So not the middle. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That pig is special, especially tasty. Turn all these ones off now. You little belly. Oh. Oh.
This family's disposable income is outrageous. I always knew they were hiding something.
Oh.
I bet there are all kinds of horrific secrets lurking up there.
I don't want to go up there.
Huh. It's just a dusty old attic.
Fucking shit.
Oh, hello, spooky bear.
That,
Feels like
there was no need for that.
Everything in here is covered in dust. Except this bear.
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
And there's light coming from behind him. What are you hiding, spooky bear?
The bear did it, I reckon.
Smothered by a giant teddy bear. What an end that would have been.
Well.
Just as I suspected. A hidden staircase.
Well, I don't want to go there yet in case I've missed something.
Dozens of old boxes covered in dust and cobwebs, filled with toys, school projects, and old trophies.
Attics, where dreams go to die.
Ooh, got a thing. Oh. There we go. Oh, missed a thing.
Aha! A way out of here.
Or not.
Locked. But where is the lock?
That's weird. Is there another pig? I want to see if I'm gonna stop on this level. There's a thing to... Thank you. Oh, there we go. Aww, little Papa. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I didn't know if I could stop halfway anywhere. Oh, don't look like it, does it? I think I've done everything in here then. I'll go up them stairs. Just walk over the dead bear. Oh. We got a thingy. Ooh. This chapter seems a lot longer than the rest, do you think?
Jenny was no stranger to the labs at Gumboldt, but she'd never seen anything quite like this. Certainly not inside someone's house.
It's a bit random, isn't it?
Hey! What are you doing up here?
What the hell? That's weird. This is part 12 now. Was it really 37? Or were you being a sausage?
Susie?
Yeah, really. Oh, blimey. We're only about a third of the way through.
Jenny's cousin was also the most popular girl in town.
Can you believe?
Oh, hi, Jenny.
Should we wrap it up then?
You should be in bed resting. What are you doing
She's not impressed.
I should ask you the same question. What is all this equipment? And why is there a secret elevator running from your room to the attic?
Oh, you must mean my collection of teddy bears.
Don't play dumb with me, Susan Glatz.
Huh.
These bears are
Rude.
hiding nothing. And that one's wearing a welding helmet.
Well, there's a simple explanation for that. There are just too many to fit in my bedroom.
You're sweating like a freshman at prom, Susan. Now answer the question. What are you really doing up here?
It's not what you think. This is where teddy bears. I have vintage bears, new bears, rare collectible bears.
Enough! Stop avoiding the question.
She's a lying piece of shit.
I've caught you red-handed. It's
Yeah.
no good trying to hide it, Susan. Tell me what's going on up here.
Bear with me while I explain. I'm seeing if they really do shit in the woods.
You're just making it worse for yourself. Now come clean.
Yeah.
Susie's secret was the kind you took to the grave. A shameful, dark secret. A secret so shocking she feared she would lose everything. Her friends would abandon
Yes,
her.
Susan.
Her family would disown her.
Bitch.
She'd never find true love.
Oh God, I'm going to die alone.
Fucking hell.
You can't tell anyone. You have to promise me.
I don't do promises. Promises always get broken.
They do.
Now tell me already. I don't have time for this.
Here goes nothing. This is my secret laboratory.
This is weird. I don't think I like it.
Where I design and test my inventions.
Your laboratory? It's not pink enough to be yours. Come on,
Rude.
Susan. You're gonna have to do better than that.
My name is Susie. Only my mom calls me Susan. And this is my lab.
Let me get this straight. A cheerleading, horse riding, dress wearing debutante is a secret nerd genius? Hilarious.
I knew I shouldn't have told you.
She would never show it, but something about Susie's reaction bothered Jenny. Was Susie really leading a double life?
I think she probably is telling the
There's only
truth.
one way to find out. Susan Quincy Glatz, I'm gonna have to ask you a few questions.
Shall we leave it there? Yeah?
If you can, that is.
Saved just now. As I kept waiting for the chapter to finish, but it never did. Oh, that's nice. Bye. That got a lot better.
Yeah, it's got better, hasn't it?
I'm actually interested in playing it again now. That was a real turnaround on that game, weren't it?
All it needed was murder.
Well, yeah. But it was though, wasn't it? It was very slow to start with, wasn't it? Put that on. And we'll put that one on. That was interesting. Would you be interested in playing that again?
Probably, yeah.
So the last probably half hour actually got interesting. The first, I don't know, hour or two was alright. But it just got a bit boring, didn't it? I think you timed it well, Lou. You watched the first bit that was quite good. And then you disappeared for the boring bit. And then you came back when it got good. So I think you did well. But no, I think we'll play that again. Do you reckon? See what happens. See who did kill what's it. Because it's not going to be her mum, is it? So. But thank you all for watching. And, well, we'll be on probably next weekend, won't we? Yeah. I might be on tomorrow. I'm not sure though. Highlight was glasses on the head. That was ridiculous, wasn't it? That's just, no, come on. Anyway, thank you for watching. You're going to say bye to your nice people?
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.